There's 7 of them. There is the same amount, but they're all different. Completely. 1 second, and it says broadcast stop because I'm on a menu. Audio sharing settings. I'm just gonna make sure. Share audio off. There we go. Because sometimes you like to get hype, and it will be out of context in my video if you got hype all of a sudden. Now you can go ham. Okay, this character is just putting gear in here. Oh, I can't believe I found that belt. I've been looking for it. Oh. Now I'm gonna bring my. Oh. Why am I wearing armor? Oh well. I'm gonna go get my... I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Hope she gets through it, you know. But you know what? Anybody who's been through the stuff she's been through recently would be upset a little bit. You know what I mean? It's inevitable. Why? Go to hell. Yeah, like, in this game, the reason why it's more replayable is the storyline's better. The enemies are harder and easier in some points, depending. It depends on, like, how well you build your character, right? And, the end game stuff isn't accessible until you actually get to the end game with each character. That being said, the wants to be able to do the crazy stuff is part of the replayability, because you want to be that guy going to the... You want to just be able to kill all the Uber bosses and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that should be anybody's goal, but, like, it's an achievement getting through this game, because you feel accomplished, because it's actually got a difficulty level that's, you know, feels difficult, but not too difficult where it's unplayable. Belt. Happiness. Gloves. Armor. No one does. What's up, Don't Test Me Boy? Where the hell's the last piece of that thing? There it is. I'm not playing fighters right now. I'm playing Diablo. I don't know why. You put so much effort into that game. I would never delete it. I just keep it on a back burner if you're bored of it. But at least it's a small game. Yeah, for space reasons that makes sense. But at the same time, I have it on my thing. I may not be playing it right now, but it doesn't mean it's still not on my background. All Tekken. I even have MK downloaded at the moment. It's so toxic. It's so toxic, and they haven't even updated it since you played it last. So, like, it's no different. That's what doesn't make it replayable, unfortunately. They only expect 5 years out of their game, whereas, like, a Tekken or, like, Dragon Ball, they expect their game to be played indefinitely. Oh, I know. You could tell, though, based off, like, how Dragon Ball is and how Mortal Kombat is. Dragon Ball, they try to keep you enticed. They updated every single character in the last update just because people are getting bored. It does. No, it's not a bad thing. Oh, I know. Oh, nice. How was that? That's all good. That makes sense. I don't know what gear I want to use. I have too many items. I guess I'll wear the peasant crown. I need rings. I don't have any rings. Who did? I didn't forget about him. I still talk to him once in a while, but he's kind of like a recluse now. He just plays Minecraft. It's okay, he's not sus. That kid's lonely, unfortunately. His internet sucks so bad he can't go online anymore. That's why you don't play with him anymore. He can't. It's not enjoyable for him or you. I know, right? He moved to that town. Remember, last time you guys were like hanging out with him frequently? He moved to that town. Supposedly his internet was going to get better. Then he never talked to him again because the internet got way worse. I still talk to him every so often. He's my friend still. I like Delete. He's cool. Weird. He's a weird kid. I'm not going to deny that. But he was still pretty funny.
Good day.
That sounds like a normal. No. Honestly, when I was like a young kid, if I had a phone, I probably would have been. My friends would have done that to me too. So it's not that weird. Kids around his age start getting interested in women around like that. But his way of he I don't know what his parents do for their lives, but he's been immersed in things that kids shouldn't see. Obviously, kids like that have seen things they shouldn't ever have seen, and that's why he's like that. Like, it's like, and picture this, it's like walking in on your parents doing it. You don't ever want to see that. He got something that was probably tenfold of what that experience is, and that's why he's like that. I don't know what you're saying. Like, you remember how he's like overactively sexual with his comments and shit? Kids like that seen things they shouldn't have seen. Or he had access to the internet way too early of an age and his friends showed him things he shouldn't have seen. Somebody showed him something you should never have seen. Yes, it does, and that's why Elite's like that. That's why I just look past it. At least you guys didn't look up something like, don't ever look this up, but 2 Girls, 1 Cup or Tub Girl is the kind of shit that was circulating when I was a kid. Yeah, that's the stuff that was circulating when I was a kid, and guess what? I'm desensitized to shit because of it, and I wish I'd never seen it still to this day. Never, ever again. Everyone does. It's not just you. Everyone's curious. It couldn't be that bad. It is. Hey, no judgment, guys. Everyone here has seen it, and you know what? Anyone who says they haven't but knows what it is has. Oh, don't do that either. Don't ever look up things on the internet. If someone asks you to look something up on the internet, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be good. Wonder what I used to do? I used to post links under the disguise of different links and send people to the websites they don't ever want to see. Like, there was this old website. It's called meatspin.com. It's literally a guy swinging his dick over and over again with a counter. But why? Control people. It was like, that was before YouTube shit. It's to troll people. I don't know why. Like, why do you think? The guy made money off that website too. Think about that. He's got advertising on shit on it, so he's making money off of that. It probably still is a website, but don't ever look it up. I didn't tell you guys that to traumatize you. It will traumatize you. So just promise me, don't ever look that up. Or send your friends to go look it up and traumatize them. Meatspin.com. It's the stupidest shit ever. It's not like super gross, but you don't ever want to see another guy's dick, honestly. I know I don't. No, but you don't want to go out of your way to do it. You're gonna see it in the locker rooms and shit. There's people who go to porn.com. Yeah, but you know what's funny is, like, you know what, porn.com, you know what you're getting into when you put that in. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Porn.com. Man, I wonder how much money that cost. That website name probably cost money because of how simple it is. Because anyone in their right mind can search that up. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. See, People wonder why kids are fucked up nowadays, and then you realize that they have access to information that no other kid did in the past. You couldn't do that when I was a kid. There was nothing to do that with. You had to like find a magazine in your parents' closet or something at best. Like when I was a kid, kids still played outside because that's all we had to do. You know what I mean? I mean, if, like games did exist, but online gaming didn't, so you could only get so much out of a game. I still play outside even like, well, as an adult, not really play. I take my dog out for adventures and stuff, but like, meh. Well, like that, as an adult, that is playing. That's where I let her do that all the time. Because we have a giant river valley in the middle of our city, right? So she goes exploring constantly. Okay, I need to fucking put these rings in here. And I think that and that. Maybe that. I'm gonna take all of this character's gear off for a sec, because you know what's sad is I have a bunch of crazy, oh, I don't need to take that off. I have a bunch of crazy gear for my characters on this game, but I don't have enough for the amount of characters I've already created, so I need to keep switching it. Meatspin.com, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, Joe Testboy, I've been playing this game a lot. Want to know why? I fucking found an item that's worth, in the real world, $400. You could sell items on Diablo. Any game that's got a level up system, Borderlands, Diablo, you name it, like anything, Elder Scrolls Online, fucking Final Fantasy 15, anything, RuneScape for fuck's sakes, all of it. You could sell those items online if you know the websites. Like I have, in total in my inventory, I have almost $900 worth of stuff. Yeah, like one of the items, straight up, it's called a Burr Rune. It's so rare that people are willing to spend up to $500 on it. Do you want to know why people do that? You want to know why people do that, though? Because adults want to be OP at games, but they don't have the time. And I would hate it if I had a kid and I bought a kid a brand new game and he asked me to buy someone to play the game for him. I would be fucking pissed. No, just tell her to look at the website, playerauction.com, and like she can research it herself. Oh, that sucks. Take if you ever have a headache, Tylenol doesn't actually help as much as Advil does. Ibuprofen's more directed towards headaches specifically. I get migraines all the time. That's the only thing that works. Like Advil, ibuprofen is the chemical in Advil. That would be, even no name Advil is just as good. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. As long as it says ibuprofen, it's good for headaches. Because acetaminophen is actually really bad for you. That shit that Tylenol's made out of, worse than ibuprofen is. They're both, any chemical is bad for you, but you know what I mean. That sucks. Oh, I put the rings in my... I fucked up, but well. How much damage do I do? That's a lot more damage than I thought I did.
Not in town.
Yeah. I'm confused now. About this game? About this game? You said you wish you never knew. I'm confused. Oh, the meatspin.com? Oh, yeah, I agree and I don't agree, because like when you get older it won't even matter anymore, but at that age, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, like once you're a teenager in junior high, it starts to become a normal activity for people to be fucking weird like that. People are fucking weird in junior high. Everyone's weird in junior high. Everyone's friends are hella weird. Everyone's friends are hella weird, honestly. Ah, I forgot something on that character. No, man, people think I am weird as an adult because I'm generally pretty polite and try to sanitize my language as much as possible. No other adult my age does that. They'll tell your kids to fuck off. They're like, you know, you little bastards can fuck right off. I don't give a fuck. Blah, 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 blah. They'll go right off. Me, I was like, I'm PGing my words because kids don't deserve to be hated on just because they're kids. He said, well, sometimes... So, oh man, I get... If I ever find myself being petty, I find myself in a situation where I either get called racist because I'm being a petty, or I'm put in a situation that the only thing I could do as a white guy is be racist. I don't like that shit, so I don't ever get myself there. Because being racist is not good. It doesn't matter what race it is. And like, as white people, that's the unfortunate thing you gotta watch out for. Is that's the biggest thing of being alive at this time, is to not be racist, is to be ahead in life. And to be branded as one is never good. No, I got told to George Floyd myself. I know. That was the day I stopped playing MK. You can report them for that nowadays, but you know what the consequences is? The consequences them no. The consequences is this: people like that don't actually have friends. That's a consequence in itself. I don't know. People need people. Humans are social, and if you are an asshole, generally people won't want to socialize with you. That makes sense. I just definitely went back for one day just to show my friend what it was all about and got dogged on rank. I hope I just went on hell. I'm fixing my items for my character because I need my Amazon to fucking be good. I'm lacking some items. I think I found it. But I fucking failed miserably at putting all the items in my stash the first time, so I had to do it twice. Yeah. Because some of my characters' rings and amulets are so good that I have to share them between them because I have only one copy. Did I just do it again? I think I just did it again. I hate myself. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it and see how it happens. Whew. I'm playing it right now. Any fighting game that you see me playing is up there with my favorite games of all time. Yep, RPGs, fighting games. I also like, what else is there? I don't know. It's like, I'm interested in games that have difficulty. That's the one thing in common between all of them. I found Dark Souls fun. If you listen, you get mad at games. Dark Souls is not for you. It's just not. It's meant to make you frustrated. It's literally meant for it. No, trust me. That game gets me raging. It's literally that. You die one hit from most shit, even on easy mode. And then you restart from the beginning of the level. With everything lost that you've earned that. And that's just the first level. The tutorial boss is as hard as some bosses are in the end game in some games. I got killed by the tutorial boss in Dark Souls 3 150 times before I beat it. Tutorial boss. I wasn't even like the game hadn't even started yet. No, it is fine because I was looking for that. But if you don't like fucking games being that difficult, then yeah, never play Dark Souls. Honest to God, nice. Honestly, I'm not playing fighters right now, but I'll chill with you as will you do it because like I'm just like my hands got punished from all the damn 2 years straight of fighting games. So like I take breaks. That's what I tell people is like enjoy playing games with me because sometimes I get into tangents and right now the tangent is Diablo. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind being a party. Potions needed. Like me, I want to platinum this game because I've been playing Diablo 2 since I was your guys' age and younger. I just feel like I have to platinum it as a fucking life thing. Because 20 years in the game, I didn't have, I technically in my mind already have platinumed it, but now I can get proof. Yep, it is. Okay, let's see. Hell difficulty. Let's see what my Amazon does. Bitch, we're going hunting with a bow. I can't because I will sound I'm streaming. It technically could get me in trouble. Because nowadays people are snowflakes. But give me a little bit. I gotta give my stream some action. It can't just be me switching items and turning it off. That'd be dumb. Die, flesh meme. Ooh. I really enjoy fucking my Amazon. Wow. That's crazy damage. See, like the character I am right now, you could do what I'm doing with the bow and arrow, right? Or you could literally have a javelin and shoot lightning like a lunatic and kill like like crowds of enemies. But they're they're the same character, but the way they play between each other doesn't even seem like it. Oh, zombie. Boom, bitch. Get out of my way. Uh-oh. Back off, little demons. Uh-oh. Owie, it hurts. Wish I could shoot arrows like that. Honestly, I like to create, you know those builds in all the games people look up, right? I like making the builds for the people to look up, or helping people make their characters OP. And I also enjoy No, I don't look up builds. I make builds I help people with their builds and make builds for people to follow if they want to. Like, some of the builds, it's all good. Everyone's different. But some of the builds people are making are builds that I posted online 10, 20 years ago. Now, yeah. They're viable. All the builds, I've worked on them like fucking scientists work on figuring out why the moon exists and shit. And they're still viable. With this shit, maybe. I love the scientific method. On paper, my character shouldn't even be able to do what it's doing right now, but it can. You could actually even PvP in this game. Diablo 3 doesn't have a PvP system. Yeah, okay, let's put it this way. I could be an asshole. I can go join someone's game. I don't even have to join their party. I could stay neutral, or I could literally troll them and hostile them. I do that when I'm in a game and I'm farming for items, and they come near me. I will hostile them and kill them and the boss I'm fighting, and take all their gold and tell them to go fuck themselves. If you could have a private game, And no, that doesn't happen often, but there are people who will do that. Now picture this, there's a hardcore mode, right? Hardcore mode is you get 1 life ever. Could you imagine someone doing that to you, killed you off, and you're dead? You don't get your character back. You don't have to play hardcore mode. No, you don't have to play hardcore mode. I don't suggest it. It's even stressful for me to consider doing that, and I want to do it for platinum. But it's that hard. Like, it's like, you die, you die. At least in normal Diablo, you can die a billion times, don't matter. You know. But like, you know what's really crazy? There's people who do hardcore PvP. I don't know, but they build a character up to the point where they have one battle like gladiators, and in the eye they die. Honestly, any character can be built like that. That's why I love this game. Honest to God. And then, like, that being said, there are harder to use characters and easier to use characters, of course. But like I just said, you could, this game stands out. No, this game stands out. Even now, 20 years later, you can build any skill you want. Whatever you like to use can be made into a god tier build if you have the right items. Anything, even the very first skill on your character tree, like the shittiest skill, could be OP if you do it right. I help everybody. I give you gear. I don't care. I farm so much for items that I have an abundance of extra ones that are good. I just don't need them. Do you like magic, or do you want to fucking like be assassin, or do you want to have traps? There's an assassin class. It's got traps and martial arts. Really OP martial arts that cause elemental effects to happen, like splash damage. That's it. And they use cat claws and other things in their, like, you can use whatever weapon you want, but they specialize in like cat claws and like guitars and shit like that, like Assassin's Creed. They also specialize in having a really high mobility and attack speed. You can also summon shadow clones of yourself with Assassin. Yeah, like same idea, yeah. Like they have like equal strength to your original body and all that jazz. There's a lot of shit that you guys like. Those are all different things they can do. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no.
I need mana.
That's a lot of damage. Ooh, burn, bitch. Like, my Amazon has arrows that are guided arrows that never miss. You can run as far and as wide as you want, but if I shoot an arrow this way, doesn't matter where I shoot my arrows, they'll get them. Or I can shoot spread arrows even.
I need mana.
You're good. Have you played the new map on Apex much? Don't test before? The new map's so fun. After I can possibly either get frustrated and die a few times or get a level up, I'd be down to play some Apex.
Not enough mana.
Hopefully level up, but you know, this game's not easy. That's why I play it. Sometimes you're gonna not level up, you're gonna die. And in hell mode, I'm at a point of the game where it takes a long time to level up, but if you die a couple times, you lose a bunch of XP. Oh, you're good. I'm just saying, like, we could play it if you want. I just not end up playing fighting games right now. It's not that I don't want to play them. It's I haven't been good because I don't have the full-on want to play it. I have to be in ADHD's a curse sometimes. You have to be into what you're doing to do your best.
Not enough mana.
Even this game, when I'm not into it, I suck ass at it. Yeah, then you have this, then you understand completely. Once you get bored of it, you're never going to try your hardest because you don't care.
Not enough mana.
But when I did play it last, when I was like, I played a few matches just to, you know, play. I still fucking won my 50% of my ranked matches, even though I hadn't played in a month or two.
I need mana.
Fuck off, zombies. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my main character and farm a little bit before I go play shooting games because I still play Apex a lot. You should honestly get back into Apex. That new map is so well detailed. This is the first time I've ever seen them even have a season start without problems. I'm proud of that company because like every season they've released, even if it's no new maps, no new nothing. Season 2, garbage. The beginning of 2 weeks, garbage. There's been no problems. That's the first time ever. I'm so happy because they released a brand new map and there's no problems. What did they do differently this time? I wonder. Boba. But yeah, like fucking, I can turn this game Diablo into a straight paying job. I can make up if I find the right items. I can make up to a couple grand a day. Yeah, like I have an item that's going on auction right now on the website I use to check out prices. It's going for between $50 to $500. That's quite a range, right? But it's an auction after all, so those prices could have gone up. Yeah, so like the 500 comes from an auction that's almost closed, and the 50 stars are like what they're starting at. But that item is like god tier OP in the scale of things because it's used to make items that you can't normally get. So it makes sense. It makes sense, and it's like I have a 1 in 3.7 billion chance of finding it off the enemy I found. And that's not a joke. That's the actual straight up drop rate on that specific item off that enemy. And I got it. I told everybody is where I got it, and they're like, that's not possible. You're not even supposed to be able. I'm like, look it up. It is possible. It's just unlikely as fuck. And I got it, and I wasn't even trying to get it. I just found it by accident. I swear to you. Like, that's actually how it happened. It's fucking stupid, honestly. It's an island. It's got that new what, this game or Apex, the new map. What looks good? I'm confused. Oh yeah, because it's a new season. What armor was I even using before? I don't remember. Oh, it's on my other characters. Fuck. Well. I have to make do with what I got. Let's see. Oh, I might as well put those back on since I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna fucking keep the wealth on. I'm gonna put my other magic find shit on. The character I have right now on Diablo, if I were to sell it for the gear it has on it right now, it's upwards of $1,000. I've been grinding this game like crazy though. I can get it even more. Like my gear is not even perfected yet. This is just because my character is built to find items. I have magic find. That increases your chance, not to get more items, but it increases the quality of items in general. And that's up by 500%. So when I find that item that I found off that person, I'm almost certain that it was something to do, that had something to do with it. Because I know it's really that rare. And when you got lots of magic find, that decreases that 1 in 3.7 billion down to a way easier number to understand. Like you could straight up just collect 5 million gold and sell it for 20 bucks. And that's easy as fuck. You can do that without even killing shit, just walking behind people who are. But the service I want to specialize in is power leveling. Power leveling is something I specialize in because of the experience I have with this game. I don't need to look anything up. I know how to level up because I have almost all the character classes fully like under the hardest difficulty, and some of my friends haven't even done one character that full, and they play just as much as I do. Everyone's got their first level 90, where I almost have every character to that level. And I didn't get anyone's help. There was no one to help. I played this game from game release, so I am the person you come to ask for help at this point. Well, at least you know what's awesome about this game being remade? At least all that time as a kid spending on this game didn't go to waste. Definitely could have easily. It's not a waste. I still loved playing it, but at least now those same skills are hella useful. Like, when I heard they were remaking this, I was like, oh my god, my money-making shit as a kid's being remade again? I wonder if they'll still be able to sell items. I go look online a month later, what's back up? All the trading fucking websites. Some of them have been going since 1994, for fuck's sake. That was when the internet was all dial-up and no choice in the matter. You guys are lucky you never had to experience dial-up. Even the worst Wi-Fi is better than dial-up. There was no Wi-Fi back then. It was just plug-in internet.
I'm overburdened.
Plug-in internet. Oh god, I don't miss that. No, seriously, that new island has enemies on it. Like not enemies as in like obvious there's enemies, but like actual monsters you can kill and shit. Like not just the dragons, but ones that'll fight back. Spider eggs. There's all sorts of crazy shit. The level's huge.
I'm overburdened.
Like I can't stress that enough. It's massive. Get off of me, you fucking piece of crap enemies. Wow, those enemies, like, I would get 5k gold so fast because I have bonus gold drop, and the enemies that normally drop 1,000 gold just drop me 25,000. That's because I have 900% bonus gold. I could pick up so much gold that my character will be like, no, I can't pick up anymore. Because it's just talking about gold. And like the limit is at 2.5 million on just carrying on your character, and I can get that in one run. Oh god, the only thing that I would love is if I can get my fucking sorceress to one level up. I'm so close, but like the areas I need to go to level up really fast are so damn hard that it fucking is almost not worth it, because if I die, then I lose the same XP I'm fucking going there to gain. But it's okay. I play this for the challenge. It doesn't have to be that hard. If I'm using gear that I have to sacrifice attributes and like skills in order to find better items. Oh, the new champion, by the way. She's savage. Her name is Ash. She's quite savage. Oh, she does differ a lot from Wraith, but they are pretty similar at the same time. My friend got his count banned for playing that character because he was exploiting a glitch that's happening right now. Yeah, with Ashe on Apex. If Rampart places 3 walls directly in front of each other, Ashe can throw her tactical infinitely. Yeah, me and my friend tried it. It actually works straight up, but you gotta watch it. If someone reports you, you could get your account taken away. It is technically cheating. Die, Blood Raven. Give me another Burr rune. It was something. I love the ability to teleport, but I swear to God, since I've gotten it, I've died way more often. Ashe is cool. I have nothing against her. She's quite a difficult champion. If they're good with her, it's difficult to deal with. That's good. She's a good champion. All of them are good. I don't like Octane, but that doesn't mean he's not good. That just means I don't like Octane. Oh yeah. Really? It's 2005 they're talking about? What the hell?
Can't carry anymore.
Why do they even know about it? Yeah, like what the hell? Where did they even find out about it? Who still plays FIFA 2005? Like, all the power to you, but there's no replayability in a sports game, you know what I mean? Like, you go play the next year for a reason. But whatever, that's cool, I guess. That's so weird, like, that is something I never would have even thought to hear about ever again. It's 2005 in general. Nothing really significant happened that year.
I can't carry anymore.
If you were born that year, I apologize, but, like, honestly, is it really that significant? 2005. Even 2008 had more significance than 2005 because that's when all the shit went haywire. Because 2009 the economy went. Yep, that too. It was either 8 or 9. It was right around that time though. If you went with them? Oh, because you're a girl.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of bad. My friend got his account banned because he talks about bad things, and he wants me to. I'm just talking to you and them. My friend got his account banned on the game for saying inappropriate political things, like talking about transgender rights, and people get offended by that, right? Which is fine. I'm all for people having the rights, but he keeps asking me to help him re-level his account up on Apex, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it's not my fault you fucking don't know how to keep your mouth shut. I'm all for opinions and having, like, you know, the rights to have your rights. But if you're on Apex, you shouldn't be talking about that kind of shit. People don't want to hear it.
No, exactly.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm all for it. Transgender rights is important. People need their rights. But do you think I give a shit when I'm trying to kill enemies? No, not really. And in America, guess what? Getting offended by transgender rights is an actual thing because they aren't exactly okay with it. I just rather not hear about it. You can do whatever you want, just don't tell me about it, is my opinion on that. Have some of that, Bedford.
I am overburdened.
Hello? Yeah, I'm listening. And these guys want me to come do... This guy's like, come here, come fight the hardest thing in the game. And I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. Items. Because it's text now, it probably drops call. But no, like items, like certain bots. Yeah, no, I heard part of it. I need, my headphone fell out of my ear, if you want my honest. Oh yeah? That's crazy. Where? Oh, that's probably in China. China had such bad floods, one of their dams broke, and then another dam broke, and then it happened like a chain reaction. to the last dam, which didn't break. You know what would have been catastrophe? If that last dam broke, it would have washed away Shanghai. You know how big that city is? It's got 3.7 million people in it, at least. That being said, the Three Gorges Dam is 12 miles across. That's a big dam holding back a lot of water. That dam bursts, there's a lot of dead people. If you think tidal waves from the ocean are bad, imagine one coming inland, from inland, out to the ocean. Apparently I was looking at it, like that fucking dam is the Great Wall in comparison for dams. It's built across 3 fault lines and has caused earthquakes because of the water that it holds back. That dam is bound to fail, and it will one day in our lifetime, I swear to God. It's already bending. Dams aren't supposed to bend. I've seen pictures of it. It's got a bend on it when it was straight, like last year. That means its structure is being punished by the fucking water it's holding back. Those other dams failing above it, because that's the last dam on the big old whatever. China's got 800 dams. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. I didn't know that was a fact until I was watching a documentary about the Three Gorges Dam. Yeah, 800 dams in all of China. They want to have control of all the water that goes into Vietnam, India, all of it. So they're damming all the water in their borderline so they can control it. Which is fucked. That'd be like America cutting off water to Canada with a bunch of dams. Although there are no rivers, really, I think, that go up and down like that in our country, but, you know, that's just an example I can think of.
I can't carry anymore.
Or, like, you know how you got that river that goes into Mexico on the southern border? I feel like if you guys just close that river off for use on them, so then the water just dries up on the other side. How many people do you think that would affect? Who knows how many people? The fish people live off of would disappear and all the other things, right? You'd be fucked. China does that to other countries like India and Vietnam and shit right now with a bunch of all 800 of those dams. But at the same time, China also screws their citizens over. They're like, if they're building a dam, they'll tell you to get the hell out of this area. It's about to be flooded. Your house there? Cool. Yeah, no. Like this one guy, I was like, this old man's like, I got given $50 and told to, this isn't my house anymore. There's gonna be water here. My house is gonna be underwater, and that's it. Now I live here beside the lake. He's like, I used to be able to farm, and now all I got was that, and now I have to be poor and live as a street person. I was like, damn, that wouldn't happen in North America. Only in China, because their government makes the rules, and you guys gotta follow them. There is no voting, you know what I mean?
I am overburdened.
It's a police state. Like, you don't get any say in what's going on in China. You gotta either go with the rule of law or get put into a fucking camp like everyone else. And I say that honestly, like right now in China, bad things are happening. And I'm not gonna go into great detail, but let's just say it's Germany 2.0. It's not good. And like, because China makes all of our products, we're turning a blind eye to it.
I can't carry
Not just us, the whole world is. No, you can't tell me they're not aware. They literally just like, they have a Muslim a population in China that's lived there since the beginning of time. They're called the Uyghurs, right? They detained all of them, and no one's seen them since. It's not. It's not at all. It's just not. There's like NBA stars talking about that and stuff. Like I can't remember. Like remember how Kaepernick did the kneel thing? There's another one that's doing stuff like that right now. I think he's on the Celtics. I can't remember who it is. I think so. He's being all like political against China, pretty much. Anyways, he's being. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I think that is his name, honestly. I think you're right. Anyways, that guy, That guy, everything he's saying is true. All of it. Right down to the freaking poor monks in Tibet being subjugated and shit and re-educated, right down to the freaking Uyghur Muslims being disappeared.
Not here. Greetings.
Because China just branded them as terrorists and just disappeared them. Yeah, straight up, a whole province of people gone. They're not allowed in. They're getting re-educated, that's what they say. No, they probably are, but that doesn't mean they're gonna live through it.
To good use.
China uses rape as a form of torture. Mm-hmm. Eyewitness accounts. Police officers from China have said, yeah, they had to do that shit. Their commanding officer said so. Police officers. You know how messed up that is? What kind of backwards ass rule of law world do they live in that's normal? And this isn't even like a... Yeah, no, this isn't even like a racial thing. It's just like a person thing. Like, why would anybody in their right mind do that? It doesn't matter what race you are. Why is that a good idea? I just found a really rare item. You guys are lucky. I found 4 really rare items in the time we were talking.
Not in town.
That's hilarious. Is this one better or worse than mine? Let's see. 2 doll skills. Do 12. 50. 42. Resistance. Oh, no, it's exactly the same. But yeah, that's actually so funny. I can't believe, you know what I could do in this game that's kind of mean? I can join someone's game and then hostile them and troll them and beat them up and prevent them from doing whatever they want to do. I know it's mean but amazing. Like, someone could be fighting a boss. I can go back to town, hostile them, go back to where that boss is, and fight them and the boss at the same time and get all of the fucking items. Hello? No, because it fucking had an error, but it's on my PlayStation's end. I had to update Borderlands, and I haven't been on since because it's fucking a huge update. But when it's done update, I was trying to do that yesterday. It's still updating. It's huge. But when it's done updating, I can send your data. I can't even access the game until I do that. I know it's gonna be a day or so, and honestly, I'm sorry. Like, I can't control Borderlands updates. It's something else. It's out of my power, and I can't control how big they are and how long they take either. I even had my game off all day. I have rest mode on. But anyways, yeah, I will fucking help you do that. I'm sorry that I haven't done it. It's not like exactly like freaking like top priority. I'm like, I've been job hunting and stuff. I forget. I've got shit on my plate, you know what I mean? You could call me to remind me every day. Like, since then, I could have had it done before this update, you know what I mean? I keep forgetting about it because it's fucking, like I said, I have shit that I'm doing. I found some items that I can make money and almost pay my rent with on this game. That's one of the other things I'm focusing on. But I will get it done. Don't even worry. I fucking, it's the update, I just looked, it's at 85%. Then it's going to install. I can do it tonight if I'm up still, if it's fucking fast. Like, it's got like not that much left, but you know how installing bullshit works. Like, why does it have to do download and install? Like, I've never understood that. Yeah, it makes no sense. But what is it? I'm in a party, I'm live streaming at the moment, so I will or just text me. I can text you still. Yeah, and phone's right beside me. So obviously, since I answered like 1 second, so I haven't even smoked weed at all in like a couple days. So yeah, I feel ya. But if I do get some, I'll give you a call as well. Bye, peace. I can do what I want. I could smite people too. What? Since when? Just kidding. Why are you... That was me on the phone with my friend. I was on the phone with my friend. Oh, he played Borderlands at my house, right? He wants me to update. Borderlands data doesn't transfer unless you upload it to cloud and transfer it like that. I haven't been able to do that because I've been forgetting. A, I'm not lying about the update. B, and C, it's not on my top priority list to do something so trivial. I keep when I'm looking for work and whatnot, right? But at the same time, I did say I would do it, so he has every right to bug me about it. What are you playing? I don't even know what that is, but it sounds hilarious. Oh, wow, that's actually fucking priceless. Well, if you could... I honestly think smiting is worse than shooting, so I'm sure you could shoot them. It's called Paint the Town Red. Think about it. When God smites you, wouldn't you rather be shot? Smited's not good at all. That's God's wrath. No, think about it. Getting smited is God's wrath, and you don't get to go to heaven after. Dude, why would God smite you and then bring you to heaven? Yeah, fuck it. I have a brain fuzz. Are you playing Titanfall? Man, I used to I was a like, the reason why I love Apex is I was a master at Titanfall 2. I took out all the other team's Titans by myself without a Titan once. You can jump on the back and throw grenades into them. They've always had that. You gotta jump off while it electrifies and then you gotta jump back on. It's hard. Trust me, it's doable. Also, what's your favorite Titan? I use Scorch. I could aim his gun all the way across the map and hit you directly. I got hundreds of kills like that. It has no limit to the distance it travels. It fires like an arc. Not to mention fire. Nice.
May the Black Book bring a black day to hell.
That is not good, it sounds like. What's that? You got a grenade, jump off, jump on, grenade. It takes time. Like, trust me. When I say I did that, it wasn't easy at all, but it's doable. You can literally bounce from Titan to Titan to Titan. It's after each grenade. Yeah, I know, but then that's why you your teammates should be helping you, and you know what I mean. But oh god. That's hilarious. And kind of fucked up. A bar fight VR would be hilarious. Oh, what do you mean? Like, what is it? Okay, you guys gotta elaborate a little bit. That I know what a bar fight, I know VR, but what would that even be as a game? I was wondering where the liquor would come into play, like how it would come into play. So you get stronger and more. That's not how drinking works. Most people who are I know. I'm just saying, most people who drink can't fight because they're too drunk. Oh, they could... No, don't get me wrong. People can still fight when they're drunk, but you're more likely, if you're sober, you're more likely to win because their coordination and shit's off, right? Unless you're also drunk. Every time I've ever fought a drunk person in my life, I literally step out of the way of the first punch and they fall over and they can't get back up. Yeah, true. So just remember, honestly, best decision I ever made in my life is to not drink. I do drink sometimes, and I know how to control it. I'm not an alcoholic by any means. I drink a couple times a year. I do get drunk when I drink, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But never ever let it be your main life goal. Because some people do, and I'm sure you've experienced that in your life already. No, alcohol, no, that never... Listen, it never ever it starts as your life goal. You think kids like grow up thinking, I want to be a drunk when I grow up. No, they don't. But like sometimes you'll get introduced to something, and if you let it become too awesome or you have too much fun doing it, it can become your main only goal in life. That's what addiction is. Oh shit. I'm having a lucky ass fucking run today. You guys are good luck. So do I. I prefer a blunt weapon if I were to be violent. You could kill somebody with it. You could kill somebody with it, but it takes a lot more than a knife. Dude, you know what's scary about blunt samurai swords is they hurt like you got cut, but they just beat you up. That wasn't so lucky. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like serrated.
Hello.
Yeah, I know what you meant. That item. Every single person. I don't know. If I were to keep track of all the monsters I killed on this game, I probably have, in this time we were in a party, have killed over 1,000 of them. That's a good record. If it were real life, you'd be a serial killer. Yeah, like, or bad, because you probably, like, we would only know that you got, because you got caught. But yeah, so you're not wrong. Like, I don't know. Some people in America literally live that, like the shootings and whatnot. Like, I don't know what else. How else you'd compare it to the other than something like what you just did in the game. Although they're never usually that successful as like it sounds like you were. I don't even know what happens when that happens. Is it just like, good job, and then on to the next murder spree?
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's like maps and stuff. What? Which game? Diablo or that game he's talking about? He's not that old. Remember, he's like still just getting to be like 10, 12 years old. I can't remember actually. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, see, I was right. 10 was what I started with, so I second guessed. Yeah, he was 6, so that is really little, you know what I mean? He just presents himself older, that's all. Hear that, Restive? That's a compliment. But then again, doesn't it make sense why he got kind of frustrated a little, like when we first met him when he got lost at games because of his age? It makes perfect sense. It's really hard not to get frustrated if you don't understand why you shouldn't. Hell, do you think I didn't get mad at games when I was a kid? I sure as fuck did. Woo, it's about to get loud. Restive, can you unplug your mic for 1 sec? That one dog is so loud. Just a sec. Just let them bark. Anyway, what were you saying? Sorry. I'll talk to you, don't test me. I just couldn't hear you. People with guitars. While you're killing shit. Where do the fucking pirates come into play?
Not here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, they're pirates. Their job is to steal and kill and pillage, you know? I hope so. That's actually hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I used to play a game, it was called Interactive Madness. It's like a very basic version of what you're doing right now. And so you start and you just kill people and you keep track of it, and it's like a side scroller. But like, the shit you're describing me is bringing me back to that game, and I can only imagine how much fun the game you're playing is. Like, it sounds fun. I don't know. I'm gonna go hunt down some spiders and kill their ass. I do, but not. I don't. I'm just glad that spiders like this in this game don't actually exist, because they're bigger than my character. They're bigger than my character by a long shot. Yeah, it definitely would, because like, they're triple the size of a normal human. That's how big these spiders are. Boxer, I don't know why he would be in his uniform, but being at a bar kind of make sense, but not that how he's dressed. I don't know, maybe he went there to fight. I don't know, who the fuck knows? No, he just went there to bar fight. You know what though? I've had knives thrown at me by chefs, so that's not anything new to me. Some chefs are savage. I was getting jumped too a second ago, actually. Get away from me, tiny little weird creatures. Oh my god, they just multiplied. No, but I have ice. Ice kills them pretty damn fast. I gotta say though, out of all the things I've streamed on Twitch, I get the most views on Diablo. I straight up had 90 people watching me. My character's OP already. For this game didn't come out that long ago. I pictured that. Wow. I made them angry too. This guy just like fucking laid a bunch of eggs and started fucking going to ham. I don't like that fucking thing. I'm versing giant maggot spiders and maggots. Oh, Pooq. Oh man, that hurts. Those things hurt. I've been hit with one before. I'm talking about the pool cue, like you hit with. They're really, really. Oh yeah. Oh. You know what the most dangerous weapon is? Like, it's medieval style, but you take a ball and a sock, boom, pull a ball and a sock, you could kill someone. That would work too, just as much. Anything in a sock, just a handful of rocks. You know what's funny? My friends are all grouped up in a group trying to do runs together for bosses and then for XP, and I'm leveling up faster than them right now, just fighting random enemies. A saloon? Yeah, that word is old-timey in its own right. As soon as you said saloon, I pictured fucking drunk cowboys. You know, there was a game that came out when I was a kid that was severely like hated upon. It was called Manhunt. I'm sure you might have heard of it. Yeah, Manhunt was savage. You could throw a brick at someone's head and cover their head with a plastic bag and take them out. Yeah, like, no, what I mean is, like, this game, it sounds way worse than Manhunt, like, when it comes to the murder part. And honestly, think about this, like, that's allowed. So why is Manhunt hated on so bad? That game's killing people for literal fun. How? Stop it, you stupid piece of shit enemy. I love being able to teleport, but at the same time, I swear to God, if I just teleported one more time, I would have died. Cut. That sounds about right. That's the funniest shit, actually, though. I don't give a shit if that's your grandpa. He's getting his ass beat. Wow. That was nuts. Why would I don't understand how a creature that lives in a rainforest is immune to ice. I'm fighting in a rainforest right now, and I found a bog. It's called a bog creature. It came out of water. Its weakness is fire, and it's immune to ice. I know, but you live in water? I have no idea. That's why I'm baffled. Yeah, like, well, if you like, I don't know, man. My head hurts still. Or zombies are immune to fire and weakness is ice. Honestly, you probably should. That sounds like a good game to stream. Send an invite and I'll even just take a peek on my phone when I have a little break on the enemies. Yeah, like, I'd be down to check it out for a sec. Oh my God, get away from me. Ah! Quit fighting me. No, back. How is this thing still alive? Die, peasant.
They told me to come out now, like, right here. I asked if they were gonna come in, and they were like, no, John's in a hurry. I was like, okay.
That's all good, that's fine. Do you have a cigarette? I appreciate you going to go get earn money, baby. I may be a grumpy asshole, but I'm not one to not show appreciation when someone helps me. Regardless of reasoning, I can be an asshole. Even if I have every right to be sometimes, even I know I'm an asshole. Have a good day at work, babe. I'll be here. What? I know, just don't even worry. Just let the door close. My dog was like trying to prevent my girlfriend from leaving. Huh. Die, bug creature, die! How much money? Oh wow, I made 100 grand just wandering around. You are right now? You know how much you have to pay for it? I pre-ordered it, so I'm gonna be sad by how much I actually spent on it compared to you. Yeah, I spent 150. I know. It was so I can play the beta, and I can do testing for them as well. I don't know why you have to pay for that, but Blizzard's an asshole. It is what it is. Dude, you have to pay for access to the beta test. But, yeah, I love this game, and I don't regret it. It gave me some extra stuff on Diablo 3, too. But honestly, if you want to really fucking look at something ridiculous, in my whole life now, because I bought the old version when it came out, and this version, and the expansion when it came out, I've spent probably like $400 or $500 on this game. Just buying copies. Yeah, like I said, 60 bucks, it's not that expensive. 60 bucks is actually quite cheap for a game. Well, honestly, you don't need a special edition in this game. It doesn't do anything. You just get the basic copy. It is no different than what I'm playing right now. I don't have anything you wouldn't have. It's like just because I pre-ordered it with access to the beta and stuff. Because I wanted beta access because I wanted to see what I was getting myself into. I could have got a refund if I didn't like it, you know what I mean? Whereas you can't get a refund if the game's already released. Or I said I wanted access to the beta just in case this remake sucked. It didn't suck. It didn't suck. I wouldn't be playing it as much if it sucked. I played the living shit out of it to the point where I close my eyes and I know where I'm going. And I still love this game. Oh god, I don't even know what that is in Celsius, but it sounds too hot. Best if your mic's going off. I don't know. I know you were talking at the same time as it was happening, so that's impossible. It sounds like he's rubbing on it, though. That's what it is. Ugh! Get away from those stupid ass zombies! Ugh! I don't want to die. Oh yeah, probably. Restive, what are you doing to your mic? It's staticking a little bit because it sounds like he's unplugging and plugging it back in.
I can't carry anymore.
It's not intentional. I'm just wondering what he's doing. It's like he could be rubbing his shirt on it or something. I have my headphones turned up because in this game, the reason why sound's important, sometimes you're in a catacomb, like something that's like sketchy and dark, right? You'll pop around a corner. If you're not listening, you won't hear them, but there'll be a group of enemies around the corner you can't see because it's dark. But then you'll get jumped and die. It happens to me all the time when I'm not paying attention properly. Yay, I'm actually happy Restive's getting this It gives me another person to unload a bunch of awesome items that I don't need on. They're awesome. I do need them if I had the right character, but because I'm not working on that character, they're not awesome at me. I will, and I won't like it. Just kidding.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, the flare jungle. The flare jungle is sketchy. I'm fighting your, like, when you think of a rainforest and you're thinking of, like, the people who live in it, doesn't blow darts and, like, fucking, like, real crazy stuff like that if come to your mind? That's what Diablo thought. I'm fighting blow dart minions and, like, demons and undead blow dart demons that are explosive. They, like, run up to me, and if I do damage to them, they just kill themselves and blow up beside me. And that's annoying, even though I'm really strong, that can kill me if I'm not careful, like, really fast. Oh, like this asshole. Get off me. I don't want to go that way. Oh man, that's really annoying. There's two types of the same type of enemy. There's soul killers and flares. One's immune to my ice and one's immune to my fire, so I need to keep running away and switching to the type of magic. Yeah, they don't usually group up like that. This game's trying to fucking fuck with me right now. That's what makes Diablo hard. Like, you gotta strategize in that form. You can't just rely on one OP attack. You'll run into a group of enemies that doesn't even affect. Oh, on the harder difficulties. But if you want the best items, you gotta do the hard modes. But like, I kid you not, don't test me away. I could charge people just for running them through the middle difficulty, Nightmare. I could charge someone $40 according to this website. You know how long it would take me to rush somebody through Nightmare if I was just rushing them with no like chilling and killing? It would only take me half an hour to 45 minutes. $40 for 45 minutes of my day, and I get all the level ups and shit. Mm-hmm. Huh. I can't believe I found a... That's too many. You already have too many. He should be dead. He should be way dead. 16 cups, if it's like just a 1 ounce liquor, that's 16 ounces of liquor for one person at least. And that's just saying if it's one. Yeah, that's one shot. 16 shots is still a lot of shots. I would be wasted. Way beyond control if I took that many. Because think about it, there's about 28 shots in a bottle. If you drink 16 shots of... That's more than half a bottle gone in a short period of time. Yeah, that's a lot. I would never condone drinking that much. Ever. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. No wonder he's like that. And you're killing everyone around him. Ooh. That area that I was talking about with those enemies was so difficult that I just went to a different area because I didn't want to deal with it. Kill their ass. I'm getting chased by mosquitoes, like actual like giant clouds of mosquitoes called hell swarms, and I'm not into it. Dude, I would never fuck. Could you imagine if there was a type of mosquito called a hell swarm? A hell swarm would be terrifying. Oh wow. That's how you should react. Oh man, that sounds OP. Sounds like you're gonna have a good time fighting him. You might be fucked. Well, at least there's challenges and not just killing innocent people, pretty much. I can't believe I found a string of ears, belt, and a fucking the amulet I needed. I'd be throwing at his ass. Can you like throw something at him and attack him after? Wow. Run. Oh. How does that make sense? These trees are just tanking fireballs. Get away from me! Ah! I say he's on PCP and he's got invulnerability. Drug-induced invulnerability. Yeah, definitely would have. Hey man, you're not wrong. I think you did the right reaction because that is actually an insult when people do it like that. The way you're describing it, he deserved that fucking chair in the face. Oh no. Oh, one of those old white guys that looks like he's been through shit and you just shouldn't fuck with. You ever notice the white guy, whenever it's a big buff guy, it's always a white guy for some reason, especially in Asian movies? How come she's sounding like a Karen? Your cousin or sister or mom or whoever's talking in the background sounds like your brother sounds like a Karen right now. Hey man, brothers do that straight up. You'll hate it until you don't have it anymore, and then once you like, then you'll start missing it. Not saying you died or anything, but like you get older and you move out, right? You're like, man, I wish my brother was here bugging me. It was way funner than sitting here bored. That's you. You aren't wrong. I'm gonna get killed by a tree. Ow! It's like being in. Oh, it was like beating the shit out of me. Get off of me. You said a couple things like exactly the same situation where it was perfect timing. Fire! 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 Ha! If I had that rule in my life, everyone around me would have to die constantly. I'm short as all hell. 5'4", 5'4.5". That's how you know I'm short. Yeah, you make me look short for fuck's sake. Yeah, me and you rest of are around the same height. I'm not that much taller than you. I'm the tallest in my family. Yeah. Like, my mom and dad are shorter than me. You're taller than everyone in my family. Except for my littlest brother will be taller than me and everyone in my family when he's fully grown. He's just, you can just tell. He's got a different dad though. So it makes sense. That sounds like you're fighting Jason or something. No, they do not screw around. Like, you know what, I picture Stone Cold Steve Austin from WWE whenever I think of a pissed off buff white dude. He's the epitome of it. Run, bitch, run! That's okay, I just got hit by a bunch of lightning and almost got one hitted, and I have a bunch of HP, so that's the equivalent on this game. I should have died. I by fluke got out of there. Oh, there's a bunch, but playerauctions.com is the one I've been using. And then you got, yeah, it doesn't cost anything to sign up and sell. But yeah, you can make money off Diablo and other games off that website. Anything that's grindable. Dude, I will say it right again. I've paid rent with that website, and I plan to do it this month. Like, look, tell your mom to search up. Huh? Oh yeah, never mind. Oh yeah, like I was gonna tell his mom to look up the exact item I have. The item I have is worth money. They can look it up and check themselves. I check the prices all the time. They change. Huh. Help me!
I can't carry anymore.
And identify that. Trash item. Naga. You know what's so funny? Naga in fucking in Japanese means what? It's spelled N-A-G-A. Nani is another way to say it. They have multiple ways to say things. Or maybe it's Mandarin. One of them says that exact thing and they're... Oh, it might be Korean. One of them says that exact thing and it sounds like they're saying the N-word. Really? Stop attacking me! Stop it! I'm getting Mickey Mouse right now by these guys in the lava level. That's pretty much what I'm dealing with. But then again, I am in hell fighting demons, so I should hope they're fucking trying to kill me off. I'm fighting demons in their own turf. Oh, wow, I died. That was a long time. I can't believe I just died. That sucked. That's pretty much what happened to me too. Where are my items, game? Really? That's hilarious, actually. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. That's funny. Now I feel happy about that. I have no clue. Oh my god, my friends are dumb. They're like 300% is the most you can have of magic finds. I've been finding way more items and I have more than that. And I turned it off to test it and I found less, so they don't know what they're talking about. Like, why would they have you the ability to go higher in percentage if that was the limit? Like, you know how games work. If there's a limit, they'll limit you. They won't let you go above it and just tell you no limit. Or tell you there's no limit when there is, you know what I mean? Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, in the old days, there were limits, because the computer had to have limits. It couldn't do it. But in this is a new version of the same game, so those limits are now off because the game's graphics caught up to it. The way the game works and how the game's played were ahead of its time so much that the graphics couldn't even keep up with it. Yeah, it really, like, you had to have the limits because your computer wouldn't be able to do it and shit. But now that this is a thing, it's different. What's up, viewer? Uh-oh. Oh, that was almost death. Ah. Holy F. I would disagree with going that way. You guys can have your platform. I'll go the long way. Player auctions. Yeah, playerauctions.com, and like that's where I go for all my item pricing. And if your mom don't believe me, I don't know what else to do because, like, if that's the case, then I'm paying my rent with fictional money. Like, I can straight up rest it, but I can straight up charge people just to level them up. Because it's easier said than done to get high level. Because that's what pianists do. They make the situation more entertaining with music, even if it is murder. Run, bitch, run! And yo, Restive, that's not even the only website. That's just one I know that's reputable. There's a whole bunch of them. There's forums even. You could just do it yourself, asking people if they want to buy stuff. But that's the long, hard way. I'd rather just auction it. That's a lot of photos. That's way too many photos. Still though, it's a lot of photos. $149. I don't think I have the items to get my strength up that high. Let me go through now. I don't know. That's a lot of skeletons with arrows. Die, Skeletor. I guess the fire wouldn't affect something called a burning dead, I guess. Oh yeah, at least that made sense. Those enemies are tanky. I'm glad I'm not fighting them directly. Stop shooting arrows at me. Oh hell. Oh come on man, give me a Shaco. I'll be stoked if I get a Shaco. What the hell are those? Hey Shanks, the overseer. Come to me and fight. And quit sending minions at me. Fight me! Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, minion. It sounds pretty entertaining. Thank God I blocked that. Man, that game sounds like it'd be really hard online. Running at your group trying to fight people and you just end up killing your team. What? Help me. Oh my Jesus Lord, that's a lot of arrows. Kill people. Huh. Oh, they're chasing me. Get off of me. I love it. You know what's crazy? What makes this game a horror game in my mind? It's not the fact that it's scary. It's the... probably. That's actually hilarious, yo. You can do whatever you want. Just kill them all. That's actually the funniest way to start a fight, though. Wow, I just tanked a lot of arrows. All hell's gonna break loose now. Throwing chairs like a lunatic. That game honestly sounds like a good anger releaser. At least that game's not VR, that would be too intense. Well, it's not even about the blood. Some people get affected by VR where they'll actually feel it like it's physically happening to them. Can you imagine? Well, I don't know. Imagine you getting hit by a chair like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Help me! Holy hell. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. Not actually, but like that was way too close for comfort.
Not in town.
That's a lot, actually.
Salutations.
I hate that song. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Moo, 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 moo. Ah, those enemies are hella fast. What the fuck? Oh, it's actually just a killing game, honestly, sounds like. Hey, how come they're still hitting me? That's not fair. I said time out, enemies, or I'll kill your asses. Oh, that doesn't scare you, does it? Good. I'm glad. Now you die. Fuck that shit is not fun.